You're watching a recap from Investor XP, the show that covers investing for gamers. Check out the video description for details. Hasbro is down at 10% today, and this is a stock we own, a stock that we think has great potential. We didn't see such a drop coming today, but honestly, this is, to me, this is good news. This is an opportunity to jump in and buy more Hasbro stock. You can see right now as I'm recording this, it's towards the end of the day, still down about 9.25%. It was down 10% at one time. Looking at this stock, you can see the big drop off as it reported its earnings today. Hasbro, a lot of good things to say about this stock, and I think this 10% drop is the perfect opportunity. This is exactly what we look for in buying in more shares of stock. Stocks that you like that do this, it's a perfect time. Let's review Hasbro really quick. Some of the good things that they have going on. 20 times forward earnings, about average for the S&P. Good margins. They have their balance sheet, 1.4 billion in cash and almost $1 billion in free cash flow. On top of that, they pay an okay dividend. It's around 2% or so. They generally hike up their dividend. They've had a history of growth on that. So it falls into a lot of areas where we really like it. As you can see there, still about a 2% dividend yield. Now, why did it drop off today? Let's take a look at here. Its profits were up, but its revenue missed expectations only slightly. And they had beat revenue so many times. They didn't beat on, or they've beat earnings so many times. They didn't beat it as well as they normally have. So it's crazy to see where when they didn't beat earnings as much as they would like, they still beat the earnings expectation. The revenue was more or less in line. I think it was only off by about $1 million. I'll post a link to these articles here. I'm kind of looking through it to see what the exact number was, but it's crazy that they're growing and expanding globally. To see a 10% drop in the stock like that, ridiculous to me. I'll also put I'll put a link to the earnings report in the video description so you can check it out. What they had to say, a lot of strengths in there. Where they had slipped was Easy Bake Oven, which that's not one of the brands we're really where we think that their big money makers are. Super Soaker, yeah. So Easy Bake Oven was part of their big decline, and an old brand like that, you can certainly see it. But stuff they got from Marvel, Disney, their tabletop gaming is some of the best brands with Magic and stuff like that. So they still have strong growth there, and not as strong growth in some of the emerging markets across the globe. So you can look through this whole report. Basically, they're doing good, and there's positives in most of the areas, still growing. Some of the big things that they have coming up is the new Star Wars movies coming out this year. So you're going to have Star Wars. Here's some of their brands. You got Star Wars, new Star Wars movie. That's going to generate a ton for them. A My Little Pony movie is going to be coming out. Big things there. And like I said, their tabletop gaming is strong, and as they license more Monopoly properties and stuff out there. Very rare would I scream at the top of my lungs, buy, buy, buy. But I think on this dip with Hasbro, this is a great buying opportunity. We may have to cheat on our kids' portfolio. We've already bought our stock in July. Maybe buy up some more Hasbro. We'll see. We'll see what we do here, but I like this dip in Hasbro. To me, it's way overblown on a day where the market was generally down. So oversold. Good time, I think, to get into Hasbro. I like them long term. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What are you doing? What, you want to be on TV? You want to be in the show? Thanks for watching Investor XP, the investing show for gamers. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave us some feedback either way. We're trying to grow the channel, make it better. So your feedback is very much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already so you get the latest investing news for gamers. That's it. Thanks for watching.